Capricorn, it is CJ here. Welcome to my channel. I hope you're doing really well out there. Today's reading will be a general reading for you for the month of July 2022. Almost forgot what year we were in. Please remember to just take what resonates with you and let the rest go. It may not be all your messages. And, you know, I just hope that you're doing really well out there. I just wanted to take a brief moment to say I wish you well, and I'm trying to send a lot of good vibes your way. The world's kind of in a tough spot right now. So just wanted to say a little bit of a blessing for you so that things work out for you in the month of July. All right, Capricorn, let us get started here. Thank you so much for all your support on my channel. I'm going to start off with pulling one or two, whatever spirit wants, an oracle. I can't speak today. I don't know what is happening. Wisdom oracle, and then we'll get into, you know, the spread. All right, let us begin. Spirit, please show me clearly what messages you have for our beautiful Capricorn, the lovely earth sign. What is going on for Capricorn for the month of July 2022? Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. Okay, I almost felt like they wanted to come out, but then I heard no. So we're going to continue. All right, show me clearly. Okay, that's quite a bit, but they want them. Bottom of the deck is go to the sea. We can discuss that in a moment. Let's see. Wow. All right, Capricorn, we have message in a bottle. Yin and I don't know if you can see that. And we have time to go. Okay, Capricorn. Pretty dynamic energy going on here. You probably are going to be receiving kind of some information, not necessarily in a bottle. That would be a little weird nowadays. But you're probably going to be receiving some kind of message that is really going to change your direction on where you're heading. Bottom of the deck, we do have to the sea, and this card is all about taking a break from life. It is literally about cutting off, shutting off, nurturing yourself, doing things that make you feel good, because I am sensing there's going to be something that you might be needing to walk away from and leave behind if you haven't already done with time to go. And it's probably going to be quite taxing for you. You do have yin. That is all about receptivity, right? It's a feminine part of yin and yang. So there is this energy that is around you, or that will be around you, that is asking you to be open and to receive. Whether that is to receive support, whether that is to open up and receive new love. We'll see when we get into the tarot. But it is a very beautiful energy. It is more of a vulnerable, soft energy. And message in the bottle, well, you know what? This is receiving some kind of news. Now, whether this is a positive or negative, we'll wait until we get into the tarot. I am feeling that you may be getting some kind of a phone call, and that may just change the trajectory of the path that you are on. They are wanting you to move on. Time to go. There's something that you need to leave because it is not working for you anymore, and you have a new path to go on. So we'll dive deeper, but let's begin with getting the tarot. All right, Spirit for Capricorn, please show me clearly on what messages, guidance you have for our beautiful Capricorns. All right, let's start. All right, Capricorn, 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 July 2022. Yeah, we have a Two of Wands. So there's a moment here where you are really trying to figure out which direction you want to go. And with Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is all about working together, working with others. This could be about your career. You may be deciding which path you want to go. She is looking over at the Three of Pentacles. Let's continue. You know, perhaps you are waiting to receive news on a job proposal. Maybe you've been putting out your resumes, and you are going to be soon hearing about this acceptance is really what I feel, because they're asking you to receive it with yin. And then they're telling you it is time to go. It is time to move towards this and leave the rest behind. But you probably are going to need a little bit of time to just go into Zen, you know? To take a break, to collect your thoughts, to collect yourself. Make sure you're ready for this new adventure that is coming. What else, Spirit? Five of Cups. I sensed there was going to be some sadness here. And Queen of Cups on the bottom. All right. Two of Swords. So you have two twos here. So you're kind of struggling with making a choice. Capricorn, excuse me. We have the King of Swords too. So you may in fact be getting an offer from a King of Swords. I'm sensing. I'm going to put that there. Eight of Cups, walking away. There's quite a bit of energy here, so we're going to break this down. I'm going to open up with what is on the bottom of the deck. King of Swords was on the bottom of the deck. Now, I feel like you are coming from a place in July where you know that you need to get very clear on where you're going, where you're heading, and what you want to leave behind you. You may, in fact, be dealing with a King of Swords, which is our air, right? So that would be Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So you could be dealing with them. They might be the ones that are sending you a message here. But the King of Swords, he is like an advisor. He's very strong. He's very logical. He's very clear in his mind. He goes exactly after what he wants, and he speaks the truth as he holds that sword. But he's very analytical as well. You know, he doesn't really use his emotions to make choices. So whether this is you, or whether this is a person that you may be involved with, or that might be sending you this message, the energy is still saying that you are needing to get very clear, because I am sensing this kind of wishy-washy, and no offense, but you know, we all experience that. Almost like you're just not sure exactly what the choice is that you need to make. We'll start with the Two of Wands here. Two of Wands is that decision of, am I staying or am I going? And this card depicts it very well, the energy that comes off of it. You know, Wands is our action. That's our fire signs. So it is how we are going to move physically through life. And it is usually about our passions as well. Things that light our soul up, our heart up, that make us really want to jump out of bed early and go after what that is that we're doing. Two of Wands, though, is a lot of inner reflection. You're really kind of looking in. You're trying to figure out, I'm not sure which way I am going to go. There is an energy here, usually, that I would like to say is that it doesn't really matter which way, what path you decide to take. You're still going to always get there, because that is how it works in life, you know. Because the end result is still going to be the end. Is still going to be the end result, but sometimes we take a path that might take us twice as long to get there, right? Whereas the other one might have been a quicker way. So you're having to make a decision here. You may be asking for help from other people, because she is looking over at the Three of Pentacles. This is like, you know, collaboration, people working together. You may have a couple of people around you that are trying to help you make this decision. I'm going to jump over here because we have the Two of Swords. So, like, this is a struggle between your head or heart. Do you follow, if this was about a career move, for example, it's like, do you follow what you love to do, or do you follow the pay, right? It's that struggle between, I don't know, do I follow my logic, or do I go with what my heart is? And it is followed with the Eight of Cups. So, Cups is our water, so that's our emotions and relationships. Now, I feel like there's two things happening here. And perhaps it's two different storylines that are going on for you, Capricorn. One feels like it is career-wise, but I have to say that on another level, it feels relationship-wise, like in love. You have the Hermit showing up, and that is Virgo. So it seems like you're really taking some time out, especially with Go to the Sea. There's a need to really dive inward into yourself. You know, the Hermit gets away from everyone, and he actually, even after getting advice or help, right, he turns inward so that he can really reflect on what is truly going on inside of him. He's finding the answers, you know. He is shining that light so that he can see very clearly, and so that he can actually come to the conclusion of what way he really wants to go. And with this go to the sea card, you know, she's in a bathtub. It's indicating she's taken time out from the whole wide world, and the only one that's there is her and the spirit above her, the angels, you know, the divine. And they're guiding her and they're helping her, and she's taking that time out to really figure out what she is wanting and what is going to be best for her. So I do feel that you are going to be doing that. And I feel like you're going to be making a decision to leave something in the past. You're going to walk away from it with the 8 of Cups, because it hasn't made you feel good. There's a disappointment. There's sadness. This could be a relationship that is, you know, that it is time for you to go. It is time for you to move on, that you have experienced all you can in this relationship, and so you have to make a move. And as I said, it might have been with an air sign that you've been involved with. But this is about letting go here. It is a sad energy, and it is a disappointing energy, because it always hurts to lose what we've put our energy into. You know, even if it is a failed relationship that really just sucked, right? It still leaves you sad. You know, you may be ready to move on, but there's still regret there, right? Maybe even regret that, hey, I didn't learn this out sooner. And you may be receiving a message that is going to help you make this decision. It is followed by the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups, again, water. But this time, she is getting very emotionally balanced. Queen of Cups is a beautiful energy. It goes very well to the sea as well, because it is about nurturing yourself, you know, really taking care of yourself. She protects those that she loves, including herself. She's very emotionally balanced. She is protective and loving, great listener. So, you know, Capricorn, if you're going through something here where you're needing to make a choice in a relationship, or even regarding career, however this may fit for you, there may be someone around you that you can speak to, because she's like the mother of the deck, just very similar to emotionally wise and protective wise as the Empress. So perhaps this could be representing a mother figure, could be you know, anyone that is close to you that you consider that you can get really solid, sound, loving advice from. So you may need to draw on a person like that, or you might be able to tap into that part of yourself and really nurture yourself so that you can get this clarity. Either way, it feels like you are leaving something now in the past. You're moving on. You're ready to move on. And yes, it may be sad, and it may not be the most easiest move to make, but you are definitely going to be, you definitely are. You're just getting the understanding and the clarity that it is time to let go and it is time to move forward. Let's get into a little bit deeper here. All right, Capricorn. Let's see. What is this dilemma about for Capricorn? I couldn't even, almost didn't say Capricorn properly. What's going on? Queen of Pentacles. There's a need for you to get some kind of grounding. There's a need to get security even. Perhaps you're in a job that doesn't offer security, and you haven't been very happy and has been very disappointing, and that it brings you down, and you're craving to have this beautiful solid foundation. This is your energy, Capricorn. It is the Pentacles. You may make a decision because you know you need to make more money, and maybe what you're getting paid isn't enough. You may even be receiving some kind of notice here that a place where you're working has become redundant, for example. Now, that might only be for a few of you. But either way, if this is relationship or career, I am feeling that you know inside that it is time for you to make a big move, because you want security. You want that solid place that you can put your feet down and not have to worry about being disappointed anymore. So it could very well be a relationship that is coming to an end, but at your hand, you know, that you are the one calling the shots here. Let's continue. But Spirit is still asking you to keep yourself open with yin. It is that energy of, it's a cup. And here, I'll show it to you guys. There's beautiful pink petals floating around. It's a very warm, nurturing, loving energy. So even if this isn't about a person or a career or something, and this is more about you, it's like you are needing some time to take care of yourself. You're needing some time to focus on you so that you can get grounded again and leave what isn't serving you in the past. Have Seven of Swords on the bottom. So, this could be definitely indicating that I feel that there's someone or something that has really let you down. Seven of Swords is that energy of trickery. It's like someone trying to get away with something and they feel like they can do it. It could be stealing, it could be even undermining you. Like if this is a business and they promised you a certain amount of money and it's never happened, they're cutting the corners. They're like trying to trick you into staying, but they're not giving you what they promised. That kind of energy. It's a theft kind of energy. Stealing. Let's continue. What else for Capricorn? I feel regardless of how this applies to you, you will be leaving it behind. You're going to come to understanding that there's so much more for you out there than where you are right now. And I don't think you're going to turn I think you're just going to say, that's it, I'm leaving. And I don't think you're looking back. Once you've made that decision, I feel like you're going to stand firm with it. Yeah. Okay. So you are leaving. You are walking away. Ace of Cups, this is a new start in the emotions, in love, in your heart. You may be leaving someone who was the King of Swords because it was on the bottom of the deck. It's a huge energy that supports the reading. 10 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. And Death. Okay. And 10 of Pentacles. All right. So Capricorn, I feel like you've been in not a great relationship here. And if it is with the King of Swords, because as I was saying, the bottom of the deck is the overall influence. If this could be a person that was really, you were very much in a relationship. 10 of Pentacles is that family life, right? It's, the kids, the commitment, all of that. You don't have to have kids, but I mean, you've shared a lot of your life with them. And if this person, the other person was King of Swords, is King of Swords, they probably might have been very cold. They withheld emotion. They withheld love, affection. And they don't have to be an air sign. This could be anyone. We all can be the King of Swords, right? But the energy would be that they're very reserved. They don't really show affection. They don't really, they're just more closed off. And it's like you have been struggling to make this choice. And perhaps you're having conversations with people that are helping you. They're giving you their opinion, 3 of Pentacles. They're trying to help you get to the answer that you need. And you probably have taken their advice and then you've taken some time out. And if you haven't, you need to. It's very much being suggested you need to take some time to find your clear answer. But it really truly does look like you are leaving it behind. They may never have suspected it. They may never have suspected that you would leave them, that you would actually walk away from it. But look, this is the bottom of the deck. 10 of Wands. You're dropping it all. It probably has been way too heavy. It's probably been too lopsided as well, Capricorn. You probably have given a lot to this person. And again, apply it to career if it makes sense. There's so many different ways this could be playing out in each of your lives. But you are coming to a conclusion, I feel, after taking some deep time for yourself and loving yourself and looking at what it is you desire and what you want. Again, the stability, the safetiness, feeling very safe and content and comfortable, which I don't feel like you've been feeling. And you're making this big decision to walk away. And I don't think they see it coming. I don't. Death is followed. This is Scorpio's card. And this is about the cycle ends. The relationship ends. You're ready to start anew. Behind this cloak, there is the beautiful blue sky and the sun is shining back there. This is what is awaiting you. And I think somewhere deep down inside of your heart, you know that. Even though it probably isn't the most easiest, easiest decision to do, easiest thing to walk away from, especially if you invested a lot of time and love and energy into it. But look, Spirit is saying it's time to go. It's time to go. There's a new door waiting for you. Do you see it at the very back? She's heading towards that new door. There's no more hesitating. And I feel like once you make this decision, you will not be turning around. But you're catching someone off guard here. Someone is not expecting it. Give me one sec. I just need to have a sip of water, Capricorn. Getting thirsty. Okay. Thank you. All right, let's continue. Yeah. You know, again, I gotta say, Ten of Pentacles, yes, normally a positive card, but in this reading, I feel like this is just letting me know that you were in some kind of relationship that felt like it was a deep commitment. So, okay, contract at work could be, but you were deeply committed to it at a time. Seven of Swords is showing up for the second time in your reading, Capricorn. So someone, and that's swords, right? Again, the air, the logic, the little bit of the coolness, but this one being more sneaky. If you're walking away from someone, they didn't suspect it. They really thought they could get away with everything. Maybe they just didn't even intentionally know it. They just aren't capable of giving you what it is that you had been wanting. You know? The commitment, the security, the safety, but like, you know, the equal give and take, right? I don't mean that in any way that you're not capable of standing on your own 2 feet, but when we're in a relationship, you still want to know that it's a solid relationship if you're investing in it, right? And if someone is kind of cold and puts himself first here and really is a little bit more, dare I say, a bit arrogant here, you know, that's kind of hard to be in a relationship with someone like that. So let's continue. What else, Spirit, for Capricorn? I feel like I just want to keep using the Light Seers deck for this moment. But I do say, it's just like Yin and Ace of Cups. It's like, yes, let this go. Maybe you're going to get word about something this person has done. Maybe you're going to find out that they have betrayed you in some way with the Seven of Swords showing up twice. And you're going to find out, and whether that's a phone call, maybe a text, maybe someone's going to contact you, maybe a third person is going to contact you here if that applies to your situation. But Spirit wants you to know that regardless of how this person has let you down and disappointed you, you are going to have a new chance in love when you are healed and you are ready for it. And you will be open to receiving that. Or they would like you to be open to receiving that. There's beautiful things still coming towards you, but you've got to cut this. You got to make this decision and you got to leave this person behind. I don't think they suspect it. Can you clarify the King of Swords? Okay. We got 2. Hold on. Isn't that funny? 4 of Pentacles. What was I talking about? King of Swords, reserved, right? Cold, more calculated, more about me, not us. Very just, you know, I mean, just not very warm and loving, that's for sure. And when I asked for clarification, we got the 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, this person held on to everything, maybe even the finances here for some of you. This person might have been in charge of the finances, and that's where you're like, I want some finances, I want some material security as well, you know, like perhaps it could be for some of you, because 4 of Pentacles is holding on really tight. It's also being reserved. So I feel like this person was very just, I may not be describing this very well because I'm getting the feeling I'm trying to figure out what words to use, Spirit, to define what this means. But they definitely were not very giving, okay? They're not very giving. They're not into sharing very much, whether material things or emotional things. Something is going to happen very fast, though, because it's the 8 of Wands. This is fast movement. And again, this can represent messages coming in really fast. So I do feel like you are going to be making this decision to leave this behind. You're probably going to shock this person. They probably didn't think you were capable of it. Perhaps they never even thought that that never even entered their mind. But regardless, there is a new start that will be coming towards you with death. I'm going to go into my other deck here and let's see if there's anything else Spirit has for you. You know, I shuffle these cards off camera before I start the reading, as well as in front of you. 8 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So you now have it twice. So you're leaving someone behind. You're leaving someone behind, Capricorn. But I do think it is time. I think you've invested enough. And Spirit is saying it's time for you to go. You need to follow a different path now. All right. Show me clearly, please. What else for Capricorn? Ooh. Anything else? Two of Swords again. You have that twice, and you have the Hermit twice. Look, and then we have the Devil on the bottom. So Capricorn, that is your card showing up here. Look, you have this deep choice to make. This is a big one. It is a big one, and it is probably for sure not easy. But you have the Hermit twice. So it is really telling you got to go inward and trust your intuition and really look at what it is that you need in your life. Not to sound preachy. I'm just trying to give you the energy that Spirit is giving me to give to you. You have 8 of Cups twice, 2 of Swords twice, the Hermit twice, you know. The 7 of Swords showed up twice in this reading. This energy is not good for you. This energy is not. You are a beautiful energy, and you should be treated as such. So this is going to be a big change. Death is not, that's a major arcana. So this is life-changing. This is going to be life-changing. Major arcana is life-changing when it shows up in a reading, especially getting 2 Hermits as well. But you're going to have to make a choice, because Spirit is definitely telling you that this has been very toxic. It's been hurtful. You may have felt like you couldn't break free from it. Perhaps this person has really kept the chains figuratively around you and has kept you stuck. But you're going to catch them off guard, and you're walking away from it once and for all. You are moving on. It's time to go. Cannot get any clearer than that from Spirit. It is time to make this move. Take your time, nurture yourself, love yourself, talk to people that you really trust, that you know that they've got your back, and focus on getting your healing back after this, so that you can open yourself up for that person or that career or that, you know, fill in the blank, that is going to be much more better suited for you. This looks like it's been a struggle, and it feels quite heavy, and it feels quite painful what you've been going through here. But you are going to get the final word here with surprising them, because I don't think that they suspect it. You know, she even has her eyes closed. She's not even looking. She's not even caring about what anyone else is doing. She's holding on to what is hers, and she's not willing to share, and she's not willing to open up, and she's almost like ignoring. So I feel like this person has ignored you. And if this is about a business or a career thing, it's like they haven't listened to you, and they think that you're going to be there forever, and voila, you are going to pull the rug underneath them. I don't mean in a mean way, but I mean like you're standing up for yourself, and you're going, no, I'm not staying. And you know, they're giving me the image of the 2 of Wands. I feel like she's almost in prison. I rarely get that feeling from this card, from the energy, but I actually do. I feel like she's almost like in a prison, looking out, going, what's life like out there? You know, you know. So you got the strength to get through this. Spirit is definitely saying that there's much better things ahead of you. You need to get rid of this toxic, unhealthy situation or person. I'm going to pull one final card. One final card, Spirit. What else do you want Capricorn to know about this situation? I don't really think 3, but it's 2. Okay. Page of Swords, the Empress, and the High Priestess. Okay, that's what they want. And King of Pentacles on the bottom. So see, look, let me just stop here. King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. This is a union, and this is a positive union. Hopefully you can see that. This is beautiful union. This is a balanced union, not what I'm feeling that you have been in. King of Pentacles is the match for the Queen of Pentacles. And what does that bring? A beautiful, beautiful, loving relationship of balance, harmony, affection, sharing your wealth, sharing your material things, supporting one another. It is a perfect union. Now the 3 cards that came out is Page of Swords. Again, another sign that you're going to be receiving a message. And I also feel like you're going to be using that sword to bring the clarity, to speak your truth, and to sever the ties. Then we have the Empress. More abundance is coming towards you. Much more fulfilling relationship, a much more fulfilling career. And then we have the High Priestess. You already know this, Capricorn, if this is resonating with you. You already know this. You know that this is what you need to do. Follow your intuition. Go with that. It will never leave you astray. So Capricorn, I'm going to close your reading off, and we're going to get 1 card out of the treasure. The bottom of the deck says risk. Someone else had that. I can't remember what other sign had this. But it is about risk being yourself. Take that chance. Take that gamble. It will pay off. Okay. Well, I just get the feeling that this person, whoever this is, boss or lover, ex-lover, I guess, they're going to be really shocked. And I don't mean to laugh, but it's like they're going to, they're going to be caught off guard. All right. 1 card, please, Spirit, to close this reading off for our beautiful Capricorn. A new door awaits for you to open with the promise, of much more better people, better situations to follow. Okay, we have Worthiness that came out. Oh, exactly. I feel like this person hasn't appreciated your worth. They haven't. They've taken you for granted. So it's important for you to do this because you are worthy of much better things. Your worthiness is never in dispute, only your acceptance of it. You are worth more than you have allowed before. You are worth more than you have allowed before. Now is a time to endorse your self-esteem. When you compare yourself to others, you will automatically use a linear scale. So don't do that. Don't compare yourself to anyone else. If everyone around you is in a relationship and they seem to be all lovey-dovey, for example, and you're like, oh, mine's not like that. Don't stay with this just because to be in a relationship. And I know I don't need to say that. That's just a vibe I'm getting here. Your worth is boundless and universal. Feel it. Self-confidence. Queen of Pentacles. Oh, bottom of the deck it says treasure. This is your treasure card. See, you're going to receive so much more. Your life has purpose and meaning that you can value and treasure. Be prepared to do what it takes to follow your heart, and you will find your treasure. All right, Capricorn, that is beautiful. Follow your heart. Let it lead you. Let it lead you to this door, and let that door open and leave the rest behind. I hope this helps in some way, Capricorn. I send you love and light and, big hugs if you're going through this. You're going to get through this. Have a wonderful month. Take it nice and easy, and remember to take care of yourself. Nurture yourself. All right, we'll see you next time, hopefully. Take care.